the attitude we should have. Like, if you want to come here, you come here. Whatever.
Right.
No, you guys are so wrong. You go balls deep. I mean...
Whoa.
Why am I talking about balls so much today?
Oh, chill.
Glad she's wearing
she puts
the pants
on.
yeah.
She has all these balls in her head.
October's almost finished. We are in episode 6 of season 2 for the Uproof podcast. I'm Rob Rossi.
I'm Chris Pastrick.
I'm Jill Leonard, and I have pants on today.
She does.
Thank
Yay,
goodness.
Jill.
Goodness.
Yeah.
So we asked
it's
Jill,
a little cold
like,
outside.
Jill,
Yeah.
we want you to have pants on for these.
We were going to start up a collection. But
yes, we
luckily,
did actually. We'll just put that to a different...
I'm doing it under duress.
That'll be our beard.
He's doing it under duress. Yeah, that's great. So,
wait, now you're going to wear a dress?
No, she's not going that far yet.
Duress.
Oh, okay.
Jill's all excited. She's got the big Penn State football game.
I know.
Yeah. I'm
Number
very excited.
2 in the nation, blah, blah, blah.
You know how that ends.
In a field goal.
Yeah,
Oh,
last minute field goal. Don't say that. I will.
so
I will
sorry.
seriously shit outside your car doors when that happens on Saturday.
You know,
Both of you.
I did a thing. We did a thing on Upgroove. It was recently about, speaking of shitting on doorways, about the Pirates' loss. It was the 25th anniversary.
Oh, and you know what?
yeah.
I watched that video. I
got so many complaints from people in my family. They're like, we went on the app and we read that and that ruined our day. And I'm like, I didn't really try to mean to make it ruin your day.
It's amazing. I watched that video, and I bet it's the same thing with you when you watch the field goal. You feel it again.
I
It's
still am
amazing.
surprised they lost the game when I rewatch it. Like, it's
Yes.
like, I'm still like, no,
You're
this
hoping.
doesn't happen. Like, there's no
Don't get
way
it
this
hit.
happens.
Yeah.
I mean, for me, I was at the game, the Penn State Minnesota game in 1999 when
said
that happened. I was
Oh, yeah.
I was in school. I was there, but watching that doesn't evoke the same kind of response to me that watching when I read your card and I watched the Sid Bream slide. I mean, I don't even have balls, and that was a kick in my balls.
Yeah,
As we know, Rob's in therapy constantly for all the people that love him in town, and my therapist is convinced the reason I have such an antagonistic relationship towards Pittsburgh sports teams is because when I was a kid, I was a big Pittsburgh sports fan and literally went through in about a 3-year stretch. The Pirates losing that Game 7, the Penguins losing a Game 7, and the Steelers losing the Super Bowl. And at that point, she's like, you decided, screw them. You've broken my heart. I will make you pay the rest of your life with my hatred.
that sounds pretty good.
Nothing in
You got a
my
good
life.
analyst.
Yeah,
That's
she's
good.
very good, and she makes a lot of money off me. So, but nothing in my life. If I could go back and change anything that doesn't really matter, it would be that, because I'm convinced they lost that game because of me.
Oh,
Because I was watching Game 7 where I watched Game 6 on the arm of my uncle and aunt's sofa. And my dad came over. I called my dad in the 8th inning and I said, come get me. I want to go home because I want to see them carry Jim Leland off the field with you and Mom. Because I had remembered running around my neighborhood banging pots and pans when the Penguins won the Stanley Cup. And I was going to do that if the Pirates made
so
the
if
World
you'd have
Series.
stayed there,
And I'm convinced
armchair
I'm
or
convinced it
armrest
was
or
me.
whatever.
Yeah.
God damn it, Rob.
Yeah, it's all me.
Bastard.
It wasn't Cecil Espy not crashing into the wall to make a catch. It wasn't
Hey,
Jose
did he go
Lee.
pantsless?
Cecil Espy did go pantsless,
Yeah.
yes.
See?
Yeah.
All the
Man
Penguins
after
are
your
doing
own
it.
heart.
Yep.
So that's what I would want to change in
Yeah,
history.
well, there's a lot of things we
My
want.
decision.
The city certainly wants Amazon to come
Right.
to it.
I say
Rescue.
screw that, by the way. We don't
Of
need
course
to
you
beg.
do.
Agree.
No, we don't need to beg Amazon. We stand on our own.
I think you're right. I think it should be like a romantic pursuit kind of thing. You want to be a little standoffish. You don't want to look like you want it too much.
I must
right?
clarify, though, if it is a romantic pursuit, please, city, don't take advice from me as the single guy here. So that would probably be bad. But yeah, I feel like, what's that movie that Hugh Grant's in? It's the holiday one. It's big.
Love Actually.
Love Actually, right.
Yes.
Remember that scene where he's with the president and he's like, a friend isn't a friend if they treat us poorly. And then he starts listing all the great things England has, like both of David Beckham's feet. I feel like Bill Peduto should do that. Be like, Amazon, we have many great things. And,
We have wonderful things here.
right. We are the town of Mr. Rogers. We have Gene Kelly. We have,
We've got Google. We've got
We've got Sidney Crosby's feet.
That's
Come
right.
on. I mean, like...
Both of them.
Both of them, even. Many feet. There have been many feet in Pittsburgh.
Yeah.
So.
No, we have a lot of good stuff going for us.
Right.
We don't need them. That's the attitude we should have. Like, if you want to come here, you come here. Whatever.
Right.
No, you guys are so wrong. You go balls deep. Yeah, I mean...
Whoa.
Why am I talking about balls so much today?
Oh, chill.
Glad she's
She
wearing
puts
the pants
on.
yeah.
She has all these balls in her head.
Go ahead, Joe. Please explain to us how we should go.
I want to hear this.
You go balls deep in it because you're competing against these much bigger cities like Philadelphia and New York and Boston. You got to go all out to lure them. I mean, be shameless about it. It's what, 50,000 jobs and a $5 billion investment.
Yeah, but how do you think Amazon's? I mean, obviously Amazon's going to know that everybody wants them,
right?
So it's like the pretty girl at the party or the handsome guy at the party. Everybody wants to
together,
be with
Chris.
them.
I don't know what parties you went
Such a
to,
good
but
point, Rob.
Yeah.
Wait,
But-
are you saying we're not the pretty guy?
Well, I don't know. I'm just saying Amazon is the one being courted, and so obviously every city's going to gush over them. Why don't we be a different city?
My experience is we should be assholes then.
That's what I mean.
Because like women always go for the asshole. I'm told.
See, no,
Right.
that's not true. That's not true.
Oh, they
that's
so
a misconception.
That's because
They
you're the
so
asshole
do.
in your relationship.
Yeah. Well, sometimes.
She wears the pants.
Yes.
Yeah.
But no, that's not true.
The women go for assholes?
Yeah.
No, I don't go for assholes.
Seriously?
No. I've never.
You didn't have a stage where you went for like the bad boy?
No, never. I've never.
Huh. Well, I don't know.
I'm
I
kind
think
of
the
a plain
majority
Jane,
of women go for assholes. I really feel that's true.
I think the fact that any man ends up with a woman is a minor miracle because, like, I just feel like women should always make better decisions when it comes to men. but with Amazon, I feel like, yeah, you can go to New York, but like everybody's in New York.
New York doesn't need Amazon.
Philadelphia stinks. Literally, it smells. It's a smelly city, and everybody
Nobody
there has
wants to be
bad
in
facial
Philly.
hair. Right?
Nobody
They
wants.
can't
to
even
be
get cheesesteaks right. I
Right.
mean, like nothing. Like, come to Pittsburgh. We have a lot going on. We will treasure you. Like
That's the thing.
You know,
and see, to me, if I'm Amazon, I'm going to go with who will want me most. Like New York
Right.
City doesn't give a shit about Amazon. They don't need Amazon. Boston, they don't need Amazon.
we probably have fewer people that know how
Philly
to
wouldn't
read,
even
so
know
they can
what to
teach
do
us.
with Amazon. Pittsburgh would love Amazon. We would
Absolutely.
cherish them.
That's true. And if we're going to go with illiteracy being a draw to Amazon, Philly probably has a big advantage over Pittsburgh because fewer people in Philly know how to read. So I
Yeah.
can attest to that.
I mean, the city that boots Santa Claus, for God's sake.
Yeah, why would you want to go there?
Yeah,
You boo
they boo
Santa
Santa
Claus.
Claus.
Like that's
I agree
that's
with
awful.
Dicks.
I agree. Well,
So when
got
are
the
they making
flyers.
the decision?
When is the decision?
I thought I read it was sometime next year.
Next
Like
year.
2018.
That is next
We
year.
gotta wait until 2018.
Yeah, I think there might be a
Bullshit.
narrowing
God.
process, but
God, the world could have ended by then.
yeah.
Seriously.
See, they really do want to be courted. They really like this whole
They just love
courtship.
it. It's just
They
like,
really
Yeah.
do. Screw them. We should go find like another company like Amazon. And be
yeah,
like,
we don't need you, Amazon.
Jet.
Jet, yeah.
Jets.
Yeah. Yeah, we're talking to the. What are you doing? I don't know. Well, you know, it's become a big story, though. I mean, it's because like everybody in
huge.
town. There are people who I'm pretty convinced don't know what Amazon is that are talking about this.
Now,
Like, hey, we might get
you
the
know what?
Amazon. What is that?
you know what? I'm sorry. I gotta hold you up on that one. Who doesn't know what Amazon is?
I don't think people know what Amazon is in terms of the scope of Amazon. I think they know Amazon is this really big company, and I think they know that Amazon is this company where they can go online and buy things. But I don't think a lot of
But that's enough. I mean,
well, that's
if
enough.
You know
but
Amazon
Amazon's
is-
a behemoth. I mean,
Well,
like
of course
Amazon's
they
its
are.
own streaming service. It's its own
Well,
retail store. I mean,
I've actually advocated. I
think they
Amazon,
sell oxygen now.
I think Amazon is what is the word I'm looking for? The antitrust thing going on.
Yeah.
They are too.
Except
big.
if you're in Pittsburgh, then we'll waive that completely.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
We love that.
I don't know. It's just, and we've talked about this before on the podcast. It's just so damn convenient.
You love Amazon. You
I
buy
love
everything.
Amazon. I buy everything on
Did you
Amazon.
buy your fiance on Amazon?
No, surprisingly not.
Huh.
Yeah.
I met him at Console Energy Center. I was like, what's that thing called?
It was a romantic meeting.
No,
I
I
punched
mean-
up the.
She was
Yeah,
on her
at a
phone
Penguins
shopping
game.
at Amazon.
Yeah. When I met him at a Penguins
How
game.
often a month do you shop on Amazon?
A few times a week. Three
Okay.
times a week.
That's
I would say,
amazing.
other than Christmas, I might be like 5 times a year. Where
Yeah,
I'll be like, I
that's
need
me.
something.
Well, you're
Oh,
living life wrong.
Well, that's true, Joe. I don't debate that, but
But I forget what
for
I
other
ordered.
reasons.
Yeah.
The last few things I ordered on Amazon, I was like, well, I'd have to go to this store and then this store and make like 4 different stops. And I'm like, I don't need any of the stuff today. I ordered it right on Amazon. I didn't even have to leave the house, and it was great.
I'm not a fan of the boxes. Like, the boxes end up piling up.
Recycle them.
Oh, you can.
No, I do
those
recycle,
boxes,
but I live in the city, so like our recycling is very strange. Like, you do one thing wrong, and they won't take the bag. So it's very,
Well, you can drive it to someplace.
Right. But I just feel like I don't want to order something from Amazon unless it's enough to put in a box. Like, I feel like I'm wasting a box if it's just one item.
When it's just 4 rolls of toilet paper, like they've said.
I don't understand buying toilet paper.
You've bought 4 rolls of toilet paper.
I usually don't. I have.
Why
now
don't
that's
you just
absolutely inefficient.
Yeah, that's
why would you?
It is, but it's just so convenient. I usually don't.
Why don't you just buy like 24
That's
rolls?
what I mean.
I usually do.
Go Costco on it and buy
Do
like.
they even sell 4 rolls of toilet paper?
I didn't know they did.
I think I paid some kind of ungodly amount for it. I might have been sick. It was before I lived in Cranberry.
That's why you need
I think I paid like $6 for 4
You know what I want, by the way? I want the toilet paper companies to stop making the rolls so damn big, because I bought some the other day.
Yes, they don't fit through
They don't
the
fit through.
rounder.
You literally have to keep the toilet paper behind you.
You are absolutely right.
I started a new roll of toilet paper this week, and I'm like halfway through, and it finally fits in the. It's like, look, just go back to the regular size and make 8.
So does your bathroom have like ours has
One's built into the wall?
Right. And you're right, you don't.
Right.
Because and the other thing that doesn't make any sense to me is why do they have to have the tube? Like there are certain rolls of toilet paper that don't have the
why do they need the
tube
anymore?
You don't need the tube anymore. Come on, there's modern science.
Why do you think they're making them bigger? Do you think because Americans
it's a
are more
perception thing? It's like
because we're so lazy we can't change toilet
well, it's
paper.
the same reason why you get meals at restaurants that isn't enough for like 5 meals. I mean,
Actually,
everything
if
is
we
supersized.
didn't get the supersized meals, we wouldn't need the supersized toilet paper.
That's exactly what I was thinking.
Maybe
because,
it's a cause and effect.
Yeah, Americans are increasingly obese, so we poop more. So
True.
toilet
We
paper
also
rolls are bigger.
use toilet paper incorrectly. I've read things about how toilet papers. No.
This is taken.
No. This
darker
is.
turn.
I want people to know that the fewer sheets you use is actually more hygienic, because you're not supposed to like dig.
Okay.
You're supposed to just use a couple of sheets and then get a couple of more sheets.
I don't know. Sorry, I can't do that.
I'm up.
You can't.
I'm
You
uncomfortable
can't.
right now.
This makes you uncomfortable.
This makes me
Jill's
uncomfortable.
literally done the podcast the past 3 times without pants, and this makes you uncomfortable.
I think we're gonna have to change the name of the podcast from the Want Show to the Shit Show.
Maybe it is the shit show. Maybe
I've become a fan of those toilet paper. Like it's like the packages of toilet paper. It's like the wet toilet paper.
Oh yeah.
It's like for when you're done wiping, but then you use like that. That Chris doesn't like toilet paper.
I don't. I don't like to talk about toilet.
Oh. Amazon, you come here. We'll talk toilet paper anytime you want.
We're gonna have to get Chris that book that everybody poops.
Right.
I have that. We bought that. My mom or somebody bought that for my kids, and we did read.
Might be a website soon, actually. Anyway, so that's what I want. I want Amazon to be told basically, you know what, we're cool. We don't need to beg for you.
Here's what I want. I want pole dancing in the Olympics.
Of course you do.
You're going to get it. It seems like
they got approved. They got approved for like some kind of status, observer status, that it now is on its way. Now it's not guaranteed because it still has other hurdles to jump or swirl
Poles
around.
to swirl, yeah.
But yeah, it's on its way, along with like other ones. Dodgeball, I think it was.
Dodgeball is a legit
poker.
Was
poker,
there? I don't see why poker should be an Olympic sport.
It's a mental sport, but it's not a
game.
physical sport.
It's gambling.
Yes, it is.
Yes,
I agree.
Okay, so I'm
That's what
probably
you do
guessing
on sports.
of the 3 of us, I frequent strip clubs more.
I don't know.
I don't know about that.
Maybe.
Jill has.
I've been to a few.
I don't. By the way.
I probably am
frequent.
guessing I've been to more different strip clubs with my travels.
Okay.
I've been to the mecca of strip clubs, Montreal, where you can complete a hat trick of chicanery. And let me tell you, having covered many hockey games in Montreal, the greatest athletic accomplishments I've seen are by the strippers in Montreal on the strip poles.
You know what, though? They are amazingly athletic.
And let me tell you,
that.
people that you don't think will watch the Olympics, you will watch these Olympics. And it doesn't just have to be women; it can be men too.
And that's one of the provisions is they have to have so many men participate.
It's a little less comfortable for a man, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
look,
land wrong.
the Olympics have become sort of a farce when you think about the original sports compared to what we do now. I have no problem if they're going to do that, to putting like something completely absurd, like pole dancing in.
I mean, it'll certainly boost ratings.
Well, and is it any different than
doubt.
synchronized swimming? I mean, like...
Well, I agree.
Probably
Synchronized swimming is bullshit.
Right.
I mean,
like,
sorry.
Like you're
if
in the
a
water and you're
swimmer,
synchronized swimming. Like, well, yeah, because you're working at, like, Arby's if you're a synchronized swimmer. I mean, like, it's just...
Yeah, I agree.
Think about the Olympic sports. They've turned all the winter things into, like, X Games, right? Like,
Well,
all that stuff.
The fact that they took baseball away,
Right.
now they're bringing it back for Tokyo, right?
Right.
Yeah.
And softball, but that's an absolutely wonderful sport. Why would
Right.
that not be part of the Olympics forever?
Right.
So yeah,
And I'm okay with dodgeball. Like, I think dodgeball would... Like, people would love dodgeball.
Dodgeball would be a phenomenal.
Right. Can you
We should play
imagine?
dodgeball someday.
No.
I don't want to.
No, you guys are just going to, like, throw balls at my face. That's what you're going to do.
Well,
I mean,
She's going to be, like,
yeah.
balls
Jill's good with
deep and
balls.
throwing
Yeah.
it at my face. Yeah.
I don't know.
Dodgeball.
But what sports would you want to see? Like
In the Olympics.
How crazy can we get here? Like if we just imagine, like for me, what about cornhole?
That'd be good.
Could we see cornhole? I mean, at least that's
Do
a
they
little
have
more
horseshoes
physical
in the
than
Olympics?
poker.
They have
Horseshoes? I
You
don't
would
know.
pick something lame like horseshoes.
No, I'm asking if they do, then you should have cornhole.
Oh.
Right.
Like
no, I don't
cornhole's-
think they have
yeah.
horseshoes. Now, do they have bocce or something?
I would like to see, like, actual bocce on, like, rough terrain, not in a, like, yard bocce.
Right.
Like, yard... Actually, you know what I'd like to see? Mowing Pittsburgh lawns. I think that's
a
an
good
Olympic
sport.
Because
That's
I
a
got a
very
high
good
ankle
sport.
sprain from mowing my lawn.
You did. What
I
happened?
did. Well, I stepped in a hole that I wasn't aware was there because, you know, we just have these sort of ups and downs in my backyard. And next thing I'm like, I tweaked my calf. And then 2 weeks later, I'm like, I'm still bugging. I'm like, went and got it looked at. I have a high ankle sprain because, you know, we have
Rob's going to be out 4 to 6
injury.
weeks.
4 to 6 weeks, yeah.
You know, you can't mow your lawn for 4 to 6 weeks.
Well, no, I fought through one the other day. But it's tough, man. That high ankle sprain, you need to... But seriously, mowing a lawn in Pittsburgh is not easy.
Now, what the thing is, you have to make it a sport. Maybe somebody throws things in your way, you
Right.
Dodge them or whatever. Yeah,
Right. Or some lady comes out and starts yelling at you because you're mowing at the wrong time.
Yeah.
Or it rains, right? Like, that's the other thing. Like,
Yeah.
You know, the Pittsburgh rain, like, damn it, I just started. Like,
Or mowing in the morning.
Mowing
If
in
you
the
mow
morning.
too early, now that's...
and there's art to it because you can do designs. Like, you
Right.
can put an artistic design to it.
I like that.
I'd be
That's
all
fun.
for
What
it.
about you, Jill?
Beer drinking.
Yeah.
I'm shocked.
Yeah.
Well, wait, it can't
Yeah,
just be beer drinking, though. How do you make it a
Make
competition?
it see how many shots you can do in an hour. Open it up to all kinds of
Yeah.
just drinking.
Yeah.
What if
You
you-
just made my friend very happy, by the way, for saying that.
What if you made the competition, you had to come up with a beer. Like, you had to, like, develop your own beer, and then your opponents had to drink it.
But that takes a long time to
Yeah.
do. Like, you...
Well, that would be like the preliminaries. That's how you'd qualify. Like, but think how much
maybe.
of it...
I
Like,
just
beating the Germans would be an epic conquest.
Well, that would be good.
Because if you could survive the German beer, you'd be like, yeah.
I'd go straight Wade Boggs challenge, like from It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia.
What is the Wade Boggs challenge?
Where what the legend says, I'm going to get the number wrong, but that Wade Boggs drank like 162 beers on a cross country
Wow.
trip or something at some point. I'm sure that 162 is exaggerated because that's how many games are you play in a season. But
Yeah.
it was some obscene number that he.
So you want beer or
drank.
you want like an alcohol challenge?
I don't care, but it
It
would.
could be either one, but
Yeah.
they have beer runs. They have like literal
Yeah,
like where you go
right.
through the woods and you chug a beer and then you run them. So it's a thing.
Yeah.
Well, I think
So-
make it like a triathlon event.
Yeah.
Then. Involve drinking, involve the getting drunk, and the hangover.
How about this? Drink, mow a lawn,
Mow a lawn. Yeah.
do some cornhole, drink,
Yeah.
and then just keep
Yeah.
going.
And then pole dance.
Yeah,
Pole dance.
we'll turn
I love
we'll
it.
turn the track and field basically into our own version.
I love it.
This actually
Yeah.
sounds much more interesting
Yeah.
than the Olympics.
Absolutely.
See, Amazon, if you come here, we'll have like our Pittsburgh Olympics for you, and it will be excellent.
Yeah.
It would be wonderful.
And people will have to order stuff on Amazon because we'll all be completely wrecked after it.
That's when I do my best
Joe
Amazon
will-
shopping.
Joe
Completely
will order
wrecked.
one bottle
I
of water
did.
at a time.
Well, now do you...
I bought a bracelet on Amazon when I was drunk once, and when it came in the mail, I'm like, I didn't order this.
Oh my God. I
And
was
I
just
was
going to
like-
ask you if you've ever ordered
And it was like an expensive bracelet. It was like $50-some, which is a pretty expensive for a bracelet. And then I was like, I did not buy this. But I was like, I really like it. So then I went back into my Amazon account and it said, like, order date. And it was a Saturday night. I'm like, I drank Saturday night and I drunk shopped.
Oh my god.
I have no recollection of actually buying it.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
So
have a
other
problem.
people do like drunk dialing, you do drunk
Yeah.
shopping.
Drunk Amazon.
Yeah, Jill's booty call is actually Amazon.
Yeah.
Well, that's pretty good.
The Amazon guy's like, I gotta go get it on that account right there.
That's right.
Yeah.
True story.
That's what I'd be for. I'd be for like a drunk Pittsburgh, triathlon of the Olympics.
I think we should actually try
And
to
pole
start
dancers.
this.
Yeah.
And
I think we should try to start this and make
We
this
should.
an annual
Yeah.
summer
Right.
event.
We should.
It's perfect for Upgroove.
Yeah.
It's
I love
great.
it.
It's perfect for humankind.
Well,
Yeah.
this is-
I feel like humankind has never needed a drunk Olympics more than it does now.
I love drunk Olympics.
Yeah.
Let's get this movement started.
We should start we should do it in the summer and do like the prototype.
Yeah.
Like
I'm-
get
But
a
we need a
all
drunk
there.
Winter Olympics too, so we can target because the Winter Olympics are coming up.
Yeah,
True.
Yeah. Now Jill won't participate because she doesn't leave the house.
Right.
that's right. It
When do you
could
guys all have to pick
possibly
me up?
snow.
Right.
Yeah.
Do you order like road salt for like driveway salt from the Amazon?
I haven't yet, but probably will.
If it's on Amazon, she
I
probably
feel like
Yeah.
we need to
looked
do
at it or
we need to do
considered
an
buying it.
episode one day of the podcast, the Upgroove podcast, Jill's Amazon orders.
I love that.
Like we just like
Oh.
take
I
Yeah.
love that. Your Amazon history.
yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Can
oh,
we
no.
do that? Is that
Yeah.
No, there's not. There's nothing.
Oh come on, the things I've discussed on this show, it can't be that bad.
No, there's nothing bad.
Wasn't I talking about clown porn like several times?
You were. That's a regular topic, though.
Yeah.
Also, could be an Olympic sport, Chris.
It could be. It could be.
It's
But
yeah.
I don't know. So
Something to think about.
sounds good.
By the way, screw the Philadelphia people too for all that crap.
Well, nobody
that's going
wants
on.
to be in Philly,
What happened?
but
there?
we were somehow.
Facebook, through some kind of bug, put us tagged us, some meaning people in Pittsburgh and throughout Pennsylvania in Philadelphia, and fuck that.
Like, how does that even
Like,
happen?
we don't want to be affiliated with
The
that.
best response I saw on Facebook was somebody who is on my Facebook feed that said, Facebook's telling me I'm from Philadelphia, but I know I'm not because I've seen my team win the Stanley Cup.
Oh, that's
yeah.
such a
That's
good.
that's
Burn.
well done.
Such a good.
Well done, well played.
Yeah.
Bravo.
Wonderful stuff.
Bravo.
Love it.
So, all right. Well, that's what we want, not to be Philadelphia.
Yeah,
As
I
should
don't wanna be
everybody.
Philly.
Yeah.
Nobody does.
Look, if Americans liked Philadelphia, we wouldn't have moved the capital out of there.
That's
what I always
right.
tell
Exactly.
people.
Such a good point.
Suck it, Philly. For the Upgroove Podcast, I'm Rob Rossi.
I'm Chris Pastrick.
I'm Jill Leonard.
We'll talk at you next time.
The Upgroove Podcast was recorded at Trib Total Media Studios in Pittsburgh.